Musketeers, we're going to do a science experiment and we are going to do an art project at the same time. I have a little container that I'm going to fill with water. And then I am going to pour salt into it, and I want to pour enough salt so that as I stir it, it no longer dissolves in the water, which means there's going to be a little bit down at the bottom. So I'm going to pour a whole bunch in. I'm going to stir it. And then when I stop stirring, we'll see there's some on the bottom. So I'm going to put a little more in. Stir it up. That may be enough. Maybe enough. And then I'm going to add food coloring to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to stir this up so the color gets all nice and mixed up. This is called salt painting. Dave, I need you to push it up. Just think it's up. You need to see my face. Thank you. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have some colors. I have blue, purple, pink, and green. So I'm going to start by putting it on my paper. Now make sure that you have something under your paper, like newspaper or a piece of cardboard, something. So because your paper is going to get really wet. And we're going to put lots of color on it, but make sure that you stir it up so that the salt comes out too, because you want lots of salt, because the salt is what's going to make the picture. And I need to put, one of the things you need to do is every time you change a color, you're going to need to clean off your brush, because you don't want your colors all mixed up. So I'm going to try and make a flower. So I'm going to try first with a little purple. See if I can get the color here. And I'm going to start making some little flower petals. You want to make sure that you use a lot of the salt water, making sure that you stir it and making sure that you get a lot of the color, because that's what makes it so pretty, is when you have lots and lots of color. So we're gonna kind of make this like this, and then I'm going to try and make a stem. So I'm going to stir up the green we just made. Make sure there's lots of salt on it. Bring it down. Make a little stem here. Put a little leaf on it. And maybe I'll put a little color in the middle of my flower, so my petals also come out. Because you can mix your colors and just make it really pretty. Unless you get too much. I got too much water on this one. Alright, and then you let it dry, and what happens is as the water evaporates back into the atmosphere back into the air, then what's left is your color and your salt. Mr. Dave, could you hand me the picture that I did? I completed a picture earlier today so I could show you all the different colors, and what's left is the salt. Now if we go out in the sun, we're going to be able to see how it sparkles. So come with me and we'll see how it sparkles. It's too far away. You can't see it. It's too far away. All right. Let's see if we can see it sparkle. Can you see it? You might not be able to, but when you go in the sun, it has a really pretty sparkle to it because the salt makes it sparkle. Well, you guys have fun with your painting, and I will see you soon. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Bye.